one more thing I wanted to mention as we're watching what's going on this morning. And for this, I want to go back into the Wi-Fi Interactive, because I'm looking at Tesla, and that's because of ARK Invest and the ARK Innovation ETF, because they come out. This is, of course, is Cathie Wood's ETF. It comes out with a daily trading update. And in yesterday's, there was a revelation. A near $270 million stake in Tesla was sold because of the losses that were being incurred because of what we've been talking about with all those other tech stocks that are under pressure here. Of course, there's still an 11% weighting in that ETF to Tesla. But if you look here, we are seeing, yes, a little bit of a bump up in Tesla this morning, but it's just an interesting movement here as we talk about this so-called ARKiverse. If you look at the ARK Innovation ETF itself here, it's seeing a similar move. It was down 4% yesterday. It's up some 0.8% called this morning, and I'm showing the 6-month chart as well. But again, what this illustrates, I think, Saz, is that there's a ripple effect when this stuff happens, right? When you see a sell-off in tech, for people who have ETFs or other holdings, if they're seeing losses in that area, they got to rejigger in other ways.
Yeah, Jillian, really, I've been raked over the coals on Twitter because we've continued to highlight selling by Cathie Wood in Tesla ahead of the company's third quarter earnings results. And she is, I think, right to be lightening the load on one of her most favorite positions. You know, she just told me a couple weeks ago that she sees Tesla over time being worth $3,000 a share. She clearly likes the company, but I think she's realizing that with yields on the rise, at least in the short term, that means negative sentiment could persist in the tech patch. And then also, let's keep in mind, too, you have Tesla coming out with its delivery guidance supposed to be on Friday. So I think this makes sense with what she's doing here.
You know you love being raked over the coals on Twitter, Brian Sozzi.
Some of it, Julie, some of it,
he loves the drama.
It gets a little fierce. I never engage.
It means people are paying attention, so that's not a bad thing.